it 100 with DC.
Keep it 100.
Keep it 100 with DC.
Keep it 100.
Keep it 100 with DC. You can catch us out in public or all on your TV. Keep it 100 with DC.
Keep it 100.
Keep it 100 with DC.
Keep it 100.
Keep it 100 with DC. You can catch us out in public or all on your TV.
DC here, keep it 100 with DC, BFAM 19.6. It is June 14th. Today on the show, I had the vivacious, the beautiful, the charismatic, the girl on the red carpet y'all know, C-Pop. What up, girl?
Yeah. Hello, everybody. Hello. You know, I'm moving and grooving today, so you guys are going to catch me doing my hair, running around, and the whole nine.
That's the best way, because that's how we get the best answers. So basically, we're going to start this show off with a little segment we call Dirty Minds. It's brought to you by We Buy Ugly Houses. If you're trying to sell your house, it's been 90 days, 120 days, almost 2 years. You ain't got no hits. You got an ugly house, but it's okay. At WeBuyUglyHouses.com, we'll sell your house. And if your wife picked out the first one, you just go ahead and let her pick out the second one because we don't fix that. WeBuyUglyHouses.com. All right, C-Pop, when you think about things like mop, steering wheel, remote control, would you say you have a dirty mind or a clean mind?
Mop, steering wheel, and remote control. I would say when it comes to those words, I have a clean mind because where the hell are we going with this?
Okay, so the name of this game I made up is called Dirty Minds. It's my job to take my beautiful interviewees and mislead them with my clues. We are talking about an everyday common thing that has nothing to do with a dirty mind. Basically, a steering wheel, remote control, or like a mop. But I'm not going to give you clues like that. You're going to get three chances to guess what I'm trying to talk about. Your first clue is you need me to go in and out of cultures.
One more time.
You need me to go in and out of cultures.
In and out of cultures?
Yeah.
You need me to go in and out of cultures. And it's an object.
Okay.
Am I on a time clock?
And your second clue, that answers that question. If you want to get around the world, you have to flash me.
I would say TSA.
TSA is not right. Your last clue. If I'm in your pocket, you could sit on your face.
Phone.
It is a passport. Keep it 100 DC. We'll be right back with C-Pop here, Blue Moon Pizza. Welcome back to Celebrity Birthdays. They're brought to you by Blue Moon Pizza, located at 2359 Windy Hill Road. Specialized in authentic, made from scratch menu of pizza, sandwiches, and appetizers with a classic Italian flavor. Stop in today or call 770-984-2444. If you mention BFAM 109.6 or Keeping It 100 DC, dine in only 10% off your meal. If you
I'm gonna need me a
tell
slice.
your delivery boy BFAM, you tell your delivery boy BFAM 109.6, man, you lucky he found your house. He don't know what's going on. Pay for your pizza, tip him, dine in only. All right, C-Pop, I am pretty sure that you are going to ace this because you're in the entertainment business. And this is all about celebrity birthdays. Oh, girl, you're in it. Don't act. We're gonna let everybody else know, but you in it. You like one of my most famous people I know. Not really.
Listen.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, interview-wise, facts. Okay, so I'm going to give you a celebrity whose birthday is today, Saturday, June 14th, and an age, and you're just going to tell me if they're older or younger. Simple.
Older or younger
That's it.
than an eight? Okay, all right.
All right. So Agent Orange, our president, is his birthday today. He is not 81. Is he older or younger?
You said our president,
Yeah.
Trump.
Yeah.
He's a Gemini. That makes so much sense.
Uh,
81. I'm gonna say younger.
he is younger. He is 79. You know, I never realized that he was a Gemini till just now.
That's sense. Oh my God, we're going up there. This
We're, you
madness.
know what? I'm actually making myself a little note here right now to come back to that because I think there's something in there, and I want to talk about it.
Not him being a
All
Gemini.
right, pop singer Boy George is not 69. Is he older or younger?
Ooh.
You
Younger?
know, you remember Boy George? You remember Boy George? You know, come a chameleon, don't hurt me, and all that. Do you really want to
Older.
hurt me? He is younger. He is 63 years old. Okay, rapper Gunna is not 27 today. Is he older or younger?
I'm gonna say he's right on. He's older.
He is older, 31. Okay, so C Pop, you're a little girl in Popville, where you
Mm-hmm.
was born at.
In
How did you
Popville.
know you wanted to work the carpet? Like, what
I
moment did
didn't.
you know? What?
I did not.
So how
I
did it all
had
happen?
no interest in being on nobody's red carpet.
What did you want to be when you were younger?
When I was younger, when I was younger, I wanted to be an athlete.
All right, sport.
I was
What
really into
sport?
sports. I really loved basketball.
Okay.
Anything active. I wanted to do. I wanted to be. I wanted to go to school for sports medicine. All of that. And the
And so,
pandemic strikes and fucked everything up.
so that's what I was going to ask. So how did it happen? Like, what was your first one where you said, "Okay, I got a lane here"?
Like, oh, okay, so um because I do one thing I will say though, even since the MySpace days, I've been great with the camera, capturing
Hmm.
people's moments, like behind the scenes. I had all my friends, all the profile pictures was me, just capturing moments. So I got into entertainment. Shout out to Best Way to Smoke because they were just like they were pushing me to do more because I was like kind of like timid in front of the like in front of the camera, and they're like, nah, none of that. So they would push me to do all types of stuff. Like I would see things. I'm like, oh, that's cool. They're like, do it, and I'm like, no, and they're like, do it. So whenever I kept pushing to do, they kept pushing me to be in front of the camera, which was awkward for me, but always still love capturing moments and stuff like that. So and always loved events. So as I kept getting booked for events as like media, like to go just um pictures, whatever, people still started to know my face as interviews because of Best Way to Smoke. So and the first girl on Best Way to Smoke. So
Hmm.
um I got booked for an event to do media. Um my team didn't show. I was just because there was a lot going on. I was the one on the mic and they were like, we need someone on the red carpet, and they threw me on the red carpet and they started to love my fashion.
Hmm.
So it was just like a snowball effect after that. They were just like, who are you? You look good. Like, you look good. You speak good. We need you on the next one. We need you on the next one. We need you on the next one. And that's how that went.
I think the more I ask people about how they get started, the more I understand there's a lot of luck involved. There really is.
It's being someplace at the right time.
100%. And I heard a name there. It was Best Way to Smoke. I want to shout out the guys, Serpo Jr. and Big J. Uh, who was more pushy to get you in front of the mic?
Who's more pushing me to be in front
Yeah, who
out of
was,
both of them?
yeah.
Um, you know what? They both play a role because like I'll be like There's like places they both play a role. I would say
Yeah,
Big
yeah.
J, Big J always speaks like life into both of us, me and Serpo. Because we like to come with the ignorance sometimes.
Mhm.
Which so does he. don't
Shout out to
don't let that
Destructo.
slide past him.
Yeah,
So does he.
yeah.
So does he. But I've also been at events where I was just kind of like, like a little you wouldn't think I was shy just because from knowing me, but I
Mhm.
do get those shy moments.
That's
And
I
Serpo caught me in a
hard to
couple
believe.
of those. Yeah, Serpo
Very,
caught me in a
very
couple
hard
of
to
those.
believe. Yeah.
Everyone thinks it's hard to believe. That's why they
Mhm.
they see it firsthand and they're like,
Mhm.
nah. Like they're like, I don't want to hear that shit. They're my cousins, they're just like, I don't want to hear that shit go. So
Mhm.
Serpo caught me in a couple of those moments where he's like, you're gonna get out there.
100%. I
So
mean, I get it because you're such a natural in front of the camera. And here's the thing, you have confidence, which everything you just said there in the interview is the exact opposite. Like when you're up
mhm.
there, your perfume coming out is if you ever make your own perfume, it needs to be called confidence.
Oh
You
yeah.
smell it, your aura is confidence. It's a huge thing. All right, so the idea here was, and you catch Best Way to Smoke on Monday nights at 11 p.m. EST and 8 p.m. on the West Coast. Right here at
10
BFM.
p.m. EST
Yeah,
and
10
7
p.m. and
p.m. West
7 p.m. I knew it
Coast.
was 10 p.m.
It's okay.
Uh, so I wanted to learn about C-pop a little bit, and I'm just going through. I made a whole bunch of notes during the shows, what they do. When it comes to cell phones, what
Team
makes it
iPhone in the building, okay? Team
okay?
iPhone
No,
in the
what makes
building. That's why
no, no,
this
no, no,
this
no.
camera's crystal clear over here. I can't
Android,
speak for DC.
Android, baby, Android. What makes an iPhone better than an Android? It's your opinion. We'll listen to it.
The blue bubble, the quickness, like just the easiness, the accuracy, the airdrop, the screenshot, Siri. There's a number of things I could just keep going. I just feel like for me, and I'm gonna be transparent. I am not a technology person. I suck at it. You know what I'm saying? So if
Me
you want
neither.
something simple, easy, laid out, user friendly, iPhone. Android, if you want to learn how to code and jump through hoops to get your camera to look right and it be a challenge and you like challenges, go ahead and get your Android.
There you have it right there. I'll tell you a little funny story. My banker that I see every month, once a month, her name is Siri. Okay. And I'm just going to tell you the joke. You already know where I'm
Poor
going with this. Okay.
girl.
No, I don't mess with her, but she knows the joke. So when I move up to the counter, and yeah, I still go to the bank and go to the counter. I think it's cool. I like to see my money
Mhm.
go away from me for a little bit and hold it. You know, so I get up there and I'm like, hey, Siri, what's going on? And she goes, are you going to do it? And I'm like, yeah. I said, hey, Siri. And the whole line in the bank is like, yes, what can I do for you? That's the best thing about an iPhone. You can it doesn't
Oh,
they're supposed to know your voice, and when I go, "Hey Siri," your phone's gonna answer
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. If you just say, "Hey Siri," she's a trifling little hoe. She's
me.
not
She
loyal at all.
is. She
She's not loyal.
is. Chris Brown made
Mm-mm.
that song about her. That hoe ain't loyal. Oh no way,
That was
no
about
way.
Siri. That was about Siri.
Okay, you just worked the red carpet. You enter your home. You kick off your shoes and you go to the kitchen. What is your favorite thing to eat after a long day with the stars?
Ooh, my favorite thing to eat. I would say because I do live in LA, so you gotta have two jobs and scam on the side to survive out here. Plus, maybe rob Peter to pay Paul and maybe a crackhead. So I be living off of rice and beans, you know what I'm saying? And I love me a good avocado.
I
I
knew it
love
was
me a good
coming.
avocado. I'll
Yeah.
either smash it up and eat it with like my plantain chips, or I'll eat that shit right out the peel with some garlic salt, or whatever I got with my avocado, because I always know I'm gonna have some avocados on hand.
I knew that was the answer. This girl is the avocado queen. Queen. She might like if she's like if she's ramen noodling it, we all know what that means. If she's like picking it at the purse, there's gonna be an avocado gonna be the splurge. She might be eating ramen with it or rice or beans, but she's getting an avocado.
Listen, I
Um,
love Cali. When I lived in Compton, I had an avocado tree in the back.
I could see you with that. I could actually
I
see
was
you
like
having your own
loving it.
tree.
People were like, "Why are you in Compton? Why are you in Compton? How do you move across the country and go to Compton?" I'm like, "I got an avocado tree in the back and a lemon tree
Well,
in the front. I'm
mhm.
straight."
Yeah, I'm good to go. I was watching a video of some of the ice stuff out there is going on out there. I saw a gas station. Y'all are at 779.
That's probably deep in LA.
That is
That's probably,
crazy.
yeah. That's probably like Hollywood, Beverly Hills area.
Like, what's normal gas around there? Like, if you're gonna go find some cheap gas, what's the cheapest you find it?
You could get something between $4 and $5.
Okay, so that's not that bad. We're at 265 right now.
Oh damn, yeah.
I
See,
mean,
that's why I love the South. I used to
mhm,
love the South. We used to growing up. We used to get nothing but gas and cigarettes there. Okay, y'all is known for some cheap shit in the
100%,
South.
100%. We have an outlet store, and you know what it is? It's cigarettes. What else is there? Nothing. Nothing.
I don't get it.
Nothing. Like people are like, well, what else do you got? We don't have nothing. It is an outlet store. You walk in and there's cartons of cigarettes, but you know what they are? They're $20.
For the
Tell me
carton,
where you find a carton of
for the
yeah,
carton.
for a carton. Yeah.
I never
Where are you getting a
understood my
carton of cigarettes?
elders.
$20.
Growing
Yeah.
up, I never understood my elders because we used to be in the South all the time, driving to the South, and they would have to make sure to stop to get a couple cartons to throw in the freezer.
Yep.
I'm like,
Yep.
what kind of ghetto shit?
That was it. That was some shit too, because I don't smoke, but my mom did. She smoked Virginia Slims. I'm like, what are you smoking? Anyways, she used to keep them in the freezer, and I'm like, where's the food, mom? You know, what's some food? She's like, get some ramen, you little bitch. You know.
I can relate.
So feel me, I'm saying. And you went and got ramen because if not, that TV cord was coming out. Did you notice the one new thing that kids don't know about? TV cords used to come out of the back of the TV back in the day. Today they don't. Thank God for you kids.
Thank
You ain't
God they
never going
made
to
it.
get beat by no TV cord. Shit, me.
Man.
Boy, wake your ass up. You eat that ramen happy. Uh, I put this story in here, but I don't know if you know about it, so I'm just gonna ask you. Do you know about
Let's hear
Tony
it.
Parker and Eva Longoria?
No.
Okay, you
I
know.
love me
Okay, so
some
I'm not
Eva.
gonna ask you. Eva Longoria is amazing, correct?
I love me some
There
Eva. It's been a minute, but
so
yes.
there's an NBA star named Tony Parker. He was married to her.
Oh
How did
damn.
what do you think? Because it was never. How do you think that went wrong? Like you're Eva and you got a guy, and it wasn't cheating and it wasn't money. How did you mess up a relationship with Eva?
How do you know it wasn't cheating?
Well, I mean, well, that's true. They didn't report it. I guess. I
I
just don't
guarantee you.
understand
I
that.
guarantee you it was cheating.
Why
I
is it always
guarantee
like
you it
that?
was cheating. Hmm.
You know what? I'm going to switch this over because I know something you do know about. Kobe Bryant's wife, Vanessa,
Yes.
and we talked about this. Shout out to Vanessa. Um, there is something that we didn't know about, and I don't know how it goes down, but you're way closer to it. Vanessa's pregnant again, and the rumors are is it's a basketball player, but something when they got married said something about breaking the lineage of the Bryant gene. You know anything about this?
I don't. I didn't even know she was pregnant again.
She is definitely pregnant. She's not disclosed, like it's rumors about who it is. But how long do you got to wait? Like, if she wants to shop in the NBA pool, why can't she shop in the NBA pool?
See, I got dragged our last episode for sticking up for women with shit like this because I'm just like, who cares? You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't.
I don't know what the fuck was going on. You know what I'm saying? And do I know a time limit of how long to wait? I don't know.
Right,
I
right.
don't know. Like, cause it's I don't know. Like, I've seen I've had homegirls who lost their man, who like waited forever, who still grieve. So
Yeah.
sometimes in those situations, I'm like, girl, I wish you could just. I pray for their happiness. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? But if on for people who are not in their everyday life and were to see them move on, they might just drag them and bash them. But like for someone who's actually grieving with them, who's consoling them, I'll be praying they find happiness. Not saying it has to be in another person, but Whatever that is, whatever that looks like for you, be happy. Who gives a fuck about these people?
100%.
Yeah,
100%. I'm in the same boat.
everyone tuning into your life on their Obama phone that they can't fucking afford. Who cares? Who cares?
100%.
She went hard for her
100%.
husband too when he passed. She
She
went
did.
hella hard. So if she feels like she wants to move on, if she had a little love baby, someone was consoling her through grieving and it just happened, I don't know, and I'm not here to judge.
Yeah. I'm
Hope
fine
she's
with if
happy.
she's happy getting right back together with somebody. I don't care if it's an NBA player. I don't care if it's a Laker. If she's happy,
That's the life she knows.
yeah. I
You think
mean,
she's gonna leave the basketball scene and go knit mittens? That's the
yeah,
life
right.
she's known forever.
And she knows how to be an NBA wife. When we're there in the news, not positive ways. It was always positive. Like you said, she went so hard for him. She
Yeah,
was
she went hard for
100%
him.
Kobe for that fat family. Um, what's your favorite ice cream flavor?
I don't eat ice cream.
Why?
I don't fuck with dairy.
Okay, no dairy. I said I didn't know that. See, we're learning stuff about you. If you are in a
Yeah.
dark room with all of your close personal friends, I did not say family.
Mm-mm.
If you are in a dark
Nope.
room with your close
No.
personal friends
I'm
and
not doing
someone
it.
grabs your butt, what are you most likely to do?
Someone grabs what?
Someone grabs your butt.
Mm-hmm.
What are you most likely to do?
We're swinging.
In a closed room, dark.
Mm-hmm. I'm causing a mosh pit. No, because I know my close
You're not
friends. I know my
lying.
close family. They want to antagonize me. They want to see. They want the turn up. So I'm gonna give it to them.
So you know what that lead in was for this question. Tell the truth with no interruptions because nobody can tell you because I don't know. You cannot be judged. You can't be saying hey, the way it happened. Tell me about the car issue. Why did you push someone possibly? Why did you allegedly push someone in front of a car? Allegedly.
So why did I allegedly push a 6'2", 300 pound imbecile in front of a fucking car? Um, maybe because I got punched in the back of my head by this
Yes,
humongous fucking.
dude. I'm
I'm
giving you a
minding
chance.
my
You were
cute
in your
little
100%.
business,
Yeah, you're
minding my
100% in the
business.
right.
The street is turning up. Got nothing to do with me. Bunch of young boys, whatever. We're all young hellions, and the whole bad part of the street decides to congregate together and just whatever. Like I'm trying to get off the street because that's just some whatever. As young kids, we were hanging out in the street. That's just shit we
Yeah.
did at that time. We just hang out in the
Same.
street. I'm trying to walk my happy ass off the street, and then I just turn around. And this fucking thing.
Did
Everyone
you
got
ever
to
get a
die after
reason?
that.
Did you ever get a reason? Was it purely just to fuck with you, or was there a reason?
Yeah, that's why I said when you said if I was in a dark room with all my close friends, yeah, it's just we. That's just how it's always been. Let's fuck with her. Let's fuck with each other. Who can embarrass each other the most?
That's awesome.
Who
That's
can
awesome.
just, who can cause the biggest riot? I'm like, why are we doing this? I'm tired of getting arrested. No, for no reason, no apparent reason,
Understood. I
no,
understood. So you are the
nothing
pin.
behind
You're the
it.
pin cushion. You're the pin cushion, but you poke back.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's why they would poke me because they loved my turn up. They love my turn up, and I'm like, why? Now you got a broken leg. Now you got a broken leg, and
That's
I'm not
on
here.
you. That's on you. Now I got to do 30 days community service, and you got a broken leg. So what now?
Exactly.
All right. So on a woman's body, there is a thing called the Cupid bow. Where is that?
That sounds so familiar. Don't see. I'll have a sounding dumb. The
Hey,
Cupid's bow sounds sexual.
it is not. Well, it's not sexual like you're thinking it's sexual. But if I tell you it's not sexual, you're going to say, well, you can use that for sex, and you're right.
Put me on DC.
That
It
was no
sounds.
clue. It's right here. It's the upper lip thing right there, the Cupid's bow. It's called on a
See.
woman. Her upper lip, where the curve looks like a bow and goes down, which most men have facial hair and it doesn't go there, or it's grown and they shave it.
Oh,
A
I was
woman's
like,
is
why this
indented.
woman?
Yeah, it's just women. You're like right under your nose. Men won't have that little
Just
indentation.
little thing.
Yeah, it's called the Cupid's
Mm.
bow. There you go. You learned something today.
Learn
What
something new every
is
day.
what is the weirdest meal you've ever created? I'm going to share mine first. I take a tortilla. I take a raw hot dog. I take a package of hot sauce from Taco Bell and a piece of government cheese. If you don't know what government cheese is, don't pretend. And then I roll it up. I put a hot dog in, I put a toothpick in it, and that's called a hot dog roll up. I have meat, cheese. Well, I have some kind of meat, cheese, bread. I'm good. I'm solid. What's the weirdest meal you've
Do you
ever
cook this
created?
hot dog at any point in your journey?
I nuke it. I nuke it. I roll it up and I put a toothpick in it and I nuke the hell out of it till the government cheese tries to melt. You know, government cheese doesn't melt, but it tries to. It gets hot
What
and
brand of hot
semi
dogs is
gooey.
this? Is this all beef? Or is this mystery meat? It's probably mystery meat, huh? You get
Nah.
whatever's on sale.
I'm gonna keep it out there, man. I use bar ass. They're 99 cents for 12. Okay, I'm just telling you, this whole meal might cost 40 cents. Maybe, because I steal the stuff from Taco Bell. I don't even eat at Taco Bell. Like the people there, this is the funniest thing. Like when I come in at Taco Bell, all I do is go straight to the condiment thing, and they wave at me. They know me. I'm like, hey, how you doing? And I get a
They
bag there, and I
know
just throw the
me.
fucking. Yeah, I'm not buying that shit when
As
it's
you're
free right
stocking
there.
up
Yeah,
on, you don't buy a beverage,
yeah,
nothing. You just go in there,
nothing.
just fists and hot
Man,
sauce.
that's some mystery. You worried about a hot dog? What kind of meat you think is at Taco Bell? We'll get into that. But what's the weirdest meal you've ever created? Pinching pennies, and you're like, I'm gonna put this and this and this and this together. People are like, you're nasty.
You know what? I don't even think it's weird. I think whatever. Think what you want. So when you're really struggling, right? I got you, right? Go ahead, grab you some ramen,
I'm
right?
in.
Get you some ramen. Make sure that's just boiling, right?
Yep.
Whether you like this the broth or not, just make sure that's just broiling. Have the broth in for now, right? We're gonna go ahead and crack an egg in that bitch, right? We're gonna crack an egg in that bitch because we need a full meal here, okay? If you got some potatoes, go ahead and dice them up. Maybe like yay big. You know what I'm saying? Something a little bit. Throw them in there. Add some garlic salt. Add some pepper. You gotta have some hot sauce, okay?
I'm with
It
you.
can't. It can't be Tabasco. It gotta be like Tapatio.
Oh,
You know what
that's
I'm
a good one.
saying? That type of hot sauce. You got to go ahead, throw it in there, with the egg and the potato. Make sure the potatoes are cooked until it's done. Throw in whatever seasoning you got, maybe some crushed red pepper, and then you're good. You got a full meal here.
So when you throw, I'm totally doing it. I'm a ramen junkie. So when you throw all that stuff in there, the egg, is it when the water's still boiling or when the water's already out?
Throw it all in when the water's boiling because you want to cook the potatoes through. Throw the egg in last.
Oh my god, that sounds so good. Let's
Yeah.
see. Eggs like are eggs expensive out there? We're getting fucked with eggs over here.
We're gonna steal the eggs.
Yeah. Oh, I like that. How do you steal eggs? You got to in on that. My neighbors. Hey, let me ask you a question. If you're friends with your neighbors and you've been listening to their chicken for fucking years, is it bad to go back there and just take an egg or two?
I would ask. I'd make friends. I would go ahead, bring you some avocados from my avocado tree because my sister got
Ooh,
some
swap.
chickens and she gets trigger happy about her chickens. My
Yeah.
sister will and have shot at shit for her chickens. So I'm not fucking with nobody's chickens, animals, nothing like that. Those are different people.
So how do we steal? How do we steal eggs? How do you steal eggs? I'm not because those are you can't just put those in your pocket.
You gotta go to the best grocery store on the block,
Okay.
whether it be
She's talking about
I
high
don't know.
dollar. We all know what we're
High
talking about.
dollar.
Go to the
Not
high
Whole
dollar. Go to
Foods.
rich
That's
one.
too high. That's too high. Not Whole Foods or nothing like that. We like Whole Foods, but maybe Target. Fuck Target, right? Go to your nearest Target. Where you only go in there for one thing, but you leave with seven, and now you're $250 in the hole. You just slip a good old carton by. You know what I'm saying? Just you just got to
The
do
whole
it.
carton.
You know what I'm saying?
Just
Get a nice, yeah, slip a nice good carton by, grab a hoodie. I don't know. Like if you just If you just need to get through this ramen, grab yourself 2 eggs. However, you know what I'm saying? But
There you
just
go. There you
leave
go.
like the Aldis and the Whole Foods alone. The ShopRites and like the North Gates. Don't go there. Don't go there.
Yeah.
We like those places.
The
Don't go
places that are
there.
helping you out. Yeah, I got you. I understand completely. I
You know what
got
I'm
you.
saying?
Because all of our supermarkets here, like if something's on one side of the street, something's across the street. There's
What do you
competition.
mean?
It's like Homes and Lowe's. You ever notice that Home Depot and Lowe's are always on the same street, across the street from each
Oh,
other?
okay. So like you have a CVS one
Guys,
side, Walgreens on the
yeah,
other.
if we have a Kroger on this one right here, oh yeah, CVS and Walgreens, they'll go kitty corner
Mm-hmm.
across the street from each other.
Yep.
Yeah, so yeah, stuff
Yep.
like that. All right, it's time for our first break. Y'all pay attention because it's masseuse time, and there's a discount. Check this
With
out.
chronic neck, back, or shoulder pain, do tension, headaches, and stress follow you everywhere? At Wild Bee Wellness, we specialize in results-driven massage therapy that's more than just relaxation. It's real relief. With certified neuromuscular therapy, we target the root of your pain. Most clients see up to 90% improvement within 3 to 5 sessions. Because massage isn't just a luxury, it's self-care and healthcare. Whether you're an athlete, a busy professional, or simply tired of managing your pain on your own, it's time to take your wellness seriously. Book your first session today and receive 10% off as a new client using code BFAM10. Visit www.wellbewellness.com or call us at 678-517-7178. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Wild Bee Wellness. Wild Bee Wellness, located near downtown Smyrna. Be not free, find relief, feel renewed.
I'm telling you, I've never had a massage except for like those ones that your girlfriend tells you she's gonna give you before you have sex. Those aren't real massages. Those are just, let me get you naked massages. I went to this place and I did that rock thing on my spine. Girl, that is freaking amazing. Have you ever done the rock thing?
I haven't done the rock thing, no.
The,
But I love me
the,
a good massage.
and the girl told me this is not that kind of massage your girlfriend gives you. She's there to hurt you.
You think so?
It's
Oh no,
deep.
the girl's there to hurt you.
Yeah, she said these are deep tissue massages. It's supposed to hurt. This is not all relaxation. It's to fix your body. You're trying to get
Mhm.
knot free. We're not trying to take you to the bedroom. We're trying to get your body back right through massage.
Mhm.
And from what I understand, it's a little sore, but you're going to wake up in the morning and be happy. And I don't know what it is about my spine, but she put those hot rocks on my skin outside my spine, and it's new. I don't know what it does, but like I can go this way like this, and I couldn't do that before. That shit's pretty cool. Over some
You
hot
actually got a
rocks.
legit
Check them out.
massage.
Facts. So, did that really happen? Again, brought to you by Be Wellness. All you got to do is tell me fact or fiction.
Okay, let's go.
The Slinky toy was invented over 50 years ago.
Fact.
Definitely a fact. The Wizard of Oz used real cyclones, not special effects.
Fiction.
That is definitely fiction. The inventor of Batman also created Superman.
Fiction.
That is also fiction. Earth has 7 major oceans.
Facts.
Fiction. Fuck geometry. Nobody gives a shit where anything is, anyways. What planet is? I'll get a passport. I know where I'm going then. He's got a plane he's driving. What planet is Earth in relation to the sun?
What?
What planet is Earth in relation to the sun?
Like how far?
Yeah,
How many planets back?
it's not the first planet.
Right.
Which planet is it out of the 9?
It is 6.
Third. You don't remember Third Rock from the Sun, the show?
People are gonna be like, this idiot.
No, you know the important shit. Watch.
I can talk about Batman all day, but don't get me asked, none of that.
When it comes to sushi, raw eels can be consumed directly.
False.
That is totally fiction. Skin is highly poisonous. Chocolate was once used as a currency.
True. Facts.
Facts. Aztecs, 1300 to 1521. For 221 years, the Aztecs used chocolate to buy everything.
Now here come these women. See, that's why us women we like chocolate and stuff. You know, we're expensive creatures. You know what I'm saying? You know.
That was all right. I like that. The fortune cookie is originally from China.
Fiction.
Fiction. It was made. You know where it was made? You know where it was designed?
I have no idea.
USA, San Francisco, California, in 1904.
Not San Francisco.
Ketchup was once used to treat diarrhea.
That's got to be fiction.
It is fact. Doctors used to make ketchup pills. Look it up. So now think of this. Let's just say you get the runs down the road. How much of a chance do I have of you eating a ketchup packet to get rid of the runs?
Is it just one ketchup packet?
I
Like, how
don't
much
know.
ketchup?
I don't know, dude. But will you go first?
And can I? I'll have me a nice burger. I'll have me a sloppy burger.
She said, "I'll
And I'll
eat
let you
ketchup
know
on
how
a
it
burger."
goes.
No, I don't think that it's actually true. I looked it up. There's such a thing as ketchup pills. Doctors used to sell ketchup pills if you went to the doctor for diarrhea.
I feel like everything nowadays was used for something else at one point.
Facts. Strawberries belong to the rose family.
Fiction?
It is fact that so do plums and apples. Didn't know that.
Oh, that's
Didn't know that.
awesome.
Isn't that kind of cool? See that? You're learning shit. I want to go back to this thing right here. Why does it matter that we now know that Agent Orange, President Trump, is actually a Gemini? Why is that important?
Because Geminis are nuts. They're the top 3 worst signs. Are they not?
I'm a
They're
Sagittarius.
crazy.
Yes, they're crazy.
The two-face thing. You know what I'm saying? Like pop-outs, pop-offs, and shootouts. Like now that I know that makes so much fucking sense. That makes so much sense. I'm like, oh God, and this war is never gonna stop.
100%. 100%.
This shit is only gonna get more and more ignorant.
Absolutely. And remember what we told people when it comes to the president, it's all about diversions, people. Today is a very important day. It's Juneteenth. He knows what day it is. It's not a white celebrated holiday. It's for African Americans. What's he doing? He's having his military parade today on his White House lawn. Don't think that Civil War. I've been telling people this forever. They're like, well, that doesn't affect me. He did this. That didn't affect me. Today is the day you need to remember that and stay on the fucking couch. Whatever's going on today is not the day to stand up and go out there and find the fuck out what's going on. Pop, how you feel about it? I think today's a very dangerous day because he's threatened civil war so many times. He hasn't attacked the black population at all. Most of my black friends are like, it doesn't fuck with me. He's not fucking with me. I think today he's going to turn. Today's the day he's going to do something stupid, real stupid.
I did hear that the 14th was supposed to get worse. I don't know if that's for. I don't know what that's for. For me, certain topics like politics depend. It depends on what it is. With certain topics, especially like politics, I try to like disassociate from because I don't feel like I got the emotional regulation to deal with the shit. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those ignorance is bliss type thing. Trust me. Like the guys get on me all the time at the podcast. Like, you got to know what's going on. You got to know blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, can y'all just know what's going on for me? I don't want to be stressed like the rest of the world. Like the shit's stressful already. You know, I did hear it's supposed to get worse on the 14th. I don't know what that means. But you know, I would have to say when people are like he's unpredictable and that he's for diversions, I can see that because I do believe that when him and what's his name, Elon Musk were
Wrong button.
Can you?
You're
Okay,
back.
my bad. When him and Elon Musk were beefing on Twitter, I was like, oh, this
Yeah.
is a distraction. You're telling me the
Oh,
richest
100%.
man in the world and our fucking commander in chief are beefing like like middle schoolers?
I'm going to see if I still have the story here, if I can play it. I think I took it
Crazy.
off already. I missed.
But um but I do feel like I don't feel like he's too unpredictable. Is that crazy for me to say?
I mean, he's. It's not that he's unpredictable. It's just you don't know what he's going to do next. So that makes him predictable but unpredictable in a way.
I feel like he's been saying he's been dragging
Hmm.
like the Mexican community and
Ugh,
the
yeah.
immigration communities. I feel like he's been doing that. I feel like now he's following up with what he said,
Facts.
but I feel like he's been doing that. For me, if you just think about how he's gonna think about his wallet first
Yep.
and then and just the American dollar.
Mhm.
Everything after that comes second.
Yep.
So I
That's
don't think
100%.
people are like, oh, well, what about the American people? He's not for the American people. Oh,
Facts.
he's doing this to make the oh, it better in America. He don't give a fuck about America. He's think about the dollar. That's it. That is it. If you just keep your mind there, you're not going to be disappointed when it comes to what this man does. You're going to be like, all right, this is him Geminiing again. You
I
know
think the
what I'm
funniest thing
saying?
that I heard him quote was like, Canada provides power to the majority of the north of the United States. Like they're our power company.
Hmm.
So he's been messing with Canada back and forth, and Canada said, "Well, we're just going to put an export on your power." So all those northern states, per household, the power went up $400 per household. And you know what he said? It's only
Hmm.
eight. It's only 8, 10 states. We'll survive. America's going to be great again. So now Canada has threatened. You know what? We'll just if you don't stop, we'll just shut it off. How would you feel if you were one of those states that got your power turned off because Trump said you're just one of those 8 or 10 states? It's no big deal.
Hmm. Yeah, that's basically how he's moving. And this is the thing, um, he's trying to make it so we don't have to rely on nobody. He wants everyone
Facts.
to get with it
Be
or
your own
get the fuck
boss.
on.
Yep, 100% there too. And
But
then
it's if if for that to even happen, it's gonna get way worse before we even see any type of change. So yeah, there will be outings, power outages or whatever, and families are going to
there are.
suffer for whatever the fuck he's trying to do.
And this is all true because we know earlier in the week, Russia moved some warheads into Alaska, and they're only 400 miles from the north border of America. And you know what he did? Nothing. I don't think he really cares about those northern states up there at all. And it doesn't affect me, but it still affects people. And then one more thing on that, the governor of California, he said that if Trump doesn't start taking the ICE people out, that he's going to make a thing for California to secede from the United States and join Mexico.
They've
How
been
about
trying.
that? Yeah,
We've been
I,
having petitions out for just to make Cali its own country. We're like the we carry the economy basically, right? Is that what
a
the
lot
whole
of it, a lot of it. Yeah, you carry a lot of the economy of the United States.
right? So the petition's been out. I just want people to know it's been out for Cali to be its own country. So I don't know about joining Mexico. I mean, it would make sense, but at the same time, I don't know. I don't know.
I think the
But
only way that happens is if Texas gets on board. If you could get
Texas has been
Texas
wanting to do
and
the thing
yeah,
too.
I'm with you. If Texas and California
Texas,
could get some kind of agreement with Mexico, that could be something.
man,
You
I
just
have.
he has control of too much. He has control of too many assets that are American. If and I'm not saying I don't want those countries to be those states to be part of our country. I do. I just think that if they separated, that's going to tie his hands where he ain't going to be able to eat. And because there's so many things that are produced out of Texas and California, we'd be screwed as Americans.
And the governor, Newsom and Trump, they're the same thing. Like little middle schoolers, like little middle school girls going back and forth. It's like an ego war, and us, the people, we're just little pieces in their ego war.
Yeah, exactly. We're like
It's my
pawns. Okay.
life.
It's like playing Monopoly and Trump landed on me. I'm Ventura Avenue. Now he owns me. I'm just a yellow card now. I'm not nothing.
Hmm.
Um what was I gonna do? Oh shit, something went through my head and I just brain farted it. I don't remember. Anyways, what do you have coming up here, Pop? I know what's your next event coming up?
So our next event is going to be June 28th. It's called Bud and Brunch. It's going to be a influencer AI powered brunch. We have some dope sponsors on board. And brand activations going on. We have a Michelin guide chef that's going to be there. Uh,
Let's go.
food tastings, flower tastings if you like your cannabis or whatever. And then we also have like the fashion garden going on where influencers are gonna be rating each experience, tapping into the brand activations and just having a good ass time. Like, I'm excited. I love me a good brunch setting. Okay, a little daytime turn up so my old ass can go to sleep by 9. All right, so I'm excited. And then the C-Pop Insider magazine, that's also my magazine, guys. You can find it at cpopinsider.com. That's CPOP insider.com. We just dropped our June edition, which celebrates Caribbean Heritage Month. And we're also going to be covering the Hollywood Carnival Parade and the Winery Mass Band. That's also coming up next weekend. So I'm excited. I got a lot of things going on,
I love that. I
I
love
love I
that.
love a good carnival. If you guys go to your nearest city and support your Caribbean carnival, you're not going to be disappointed. You're gonna dance, you're gonna vibe, you're gonna eat some bomb food. Like,
That's the
who
big thing.
doesn't like an event with food and ass? Okay? That's the highlight of the event is the
I like
the
to
food,
separate them.
music. No. I like it all on one umbrella. Food, music, and ass. Okay, one umbrella. You want all that loveliness? Support your nearest Hollywood carnival. I'm sorry, your nearest carnival. I'm gonna be at the Hollywood one. So
What has to be at every good brunch? If you go to a brunch and this one thing is not at brunch, the brunch is just fucked up.
mimosas.
I would have to agree with that. I haven't been to many brunches, but if you don't have mimosas at your brunch, you have fucked everything up.
There's got to be some type of mimosa deal. Let's put
Right.
that. Let's put
Yeah.
that emphasis on that because mimosas
Right.
are cool, but there got to be a deal. What's the deal on mimosas? Are they bottomless? Is it a group price? Do I get a flight? What is it?
What's a
What
flight?
is it?
What's a
Because I
flight?
need a good mimosa.
What's a flight? Is that
A
what it
flight?
comes in?
A flight is like, say they'll give you like, it'll be like a however they decorate it, but it'll be like a set of like four. Like, you have more than one that you can
Oh,
try.
okay. All
So you could
right.
get like a coffee flight, a mimosa flight. They even
Got
have
you.
margarita flights, but they're just like little drinks of like multiples where you can buy. And it's like, oh, I'm trying this one, I'm trying that one. Fire.
We do that in the cigar lounge with bourbon, so I know what that is.
That's
So
right. You
yeah, yeah,
see?
yeah, yeah.
You see, we're about to definitely have a great time at Bud and Brunch. It's going to be high fashion. Everyone's going to come looking good, ready to eat,
I
ready to
can't wait.
vibe, tap in with some brands. If you're an influencer, you definitely want to swing by because, like, brand activation sponsors, deals, like,
Mhm.
come on through.
So how can people find this?
You can go to budandbrunch.com or you can go to budandbrunch.la on Instagram. That's budandbrunch.la on Instagram. June
Okay.
28th.
All right. How people find you?
You can find me on Instagram as well. C_pop34. That's C_POP34. And then if you want to see my red carpet stuff, you could follow me on Facebook pages, C Pop Entertainment, and then you'll see a little trinkle of what I got going on.
Support my girl, man. It doesn't take more than a click. You people
Pop it.
are real stingy with your clickers, man. I ain't ask you to subscribe, watch every video, but look, if you're gonna look at it, go, oh, she's so cute. Look at that. Click it, bitch. Click it. Click
You
it.
know what?
That's how we know you care.
I also made my subscription free for the magazine
Look
too.
at that. She got a.
I
I'm
have
just
people.
telling you. I've been watching some of the interviews she's been doing in Instagram because they're a new show here at BFAM. Girl knows what she's doing. Because some of the people that are on the carpet with her, I don't know them. And her interview skills with them makes me feel like I'm there. She got superb interview skills, 100%. Here's the hardest part of the interview: shout outs. Man, I hate this part when I go on a podcast and they say, anybody you want to shout out? And I'm like, fuck. So, C-Pop, anybody you want to shout out?
I want to shout out Best Way to Smoke, always. That's Best Way, the number 2, Smoke, all one word on all platforms. You know, definitely tap in. If you want to hear a little bit about mental health, cannabis culture, you know, get a little bit of like bullshit, because we will be fighting. Not fighting, but little healthy debates.
I haven't seen a fight yet, but I've seen some pretty healthy debates. Hey, explain what destructo means. That's a good one, because he's not here, and I want to hear it in someone else's words. Like when Serpo comes in, he said destructo is here. What is he talking about in your words? I know.
I want to say Big J gave him that name because obviously his name, my co-host, his name's Serpo Jr., super dope, you know. He's
Dope.
a calm, cool character, right? When he's not, that's destructo. Every now and then, I don't know, Serpo
Just shows up.
he just something comes over, and if he hears some shit, he got to debate about, and you're not making no sense to him, or who knows, or maybe it's just that it's just that hour. Destructo is there, okay, and Destructo is gonna give you hell.
Y'all check them out every Monday night, 10 p.m. East Coast time, 7 p.m. West Coast time. They're here. Best Way to Smoke. Follow them on IG. Follow them on Facebook. Best Way to Smoke community. This is DC. I got to close out my show with today's Keep It 100 word of the day. This is shit that I make up, so don't try to think like you know what this means. Mammograph. What do you think a mammograph is?
A mammograph is what men get to make sure their balls are healthy.
Negative. A mammograph is a woman who gets an autograph on her breast from a famous person. In a sentence, I hope I sign a lot more mammographs than books when I get famous. Keep it 100 DC, BFAM 19.6. We out of here.
Hey.
Hey, that's the Roxy right next to the station.
Oh, nice.
At concerts. That's the best Brave shirt I've ever seen. 69, your mom. That's my golf buddies.
That's right.
That's my son. MIG.
Oh, with the twisted